Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm sure that by now you've all heard of what is going on with Joann's, that Good America and another LLC have won the bidding and they are going to be shutting down all 800 and plus of the Joann stores by the end of May 31st. Just keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about the law. And I'm just gathering all this information from what I've been listening to from the Sewing Report, because she's been doing excellent coverage being on these auctions and reporting and making videos. Y'all go check out her channel and her videos if you want to learn a little bit more about this bankruptcy and, you know, just stuff that I've picked up along the way. So with that being said, I don't know about that and I'm not going to comment about that, and I'm not here to talk about that. It was just a quick update on what the situation is. And as of today, Monday, February 24th, there is still no course of action. So we don't know how they will be going about closing these stores. If the original 5 or so stores that were already in the chopping block, are they going to go first? What's going to be going on with that inventory? Are they going to ship it to the ones that are going to close until May 31st, and so on and so forth? So with that being said, I want you to keep that in mind. On February 15th, I went down to one of the Joann's that was in the liquidation list because they were still in the very early stages of the liquidation process. The sales weren't really that good. They were 20 to 25% off. Now, I made a video and I'll put it up here and I'll link it down below if you want to go check out the full review of the store and my very first impressions on what I thought was going to go on with the liquidation stores. And that information, I do have to say, it's out of date. A lot of the assumptions that people were making in the comment section, a lot of the assumptions or things that I was thinking at that time were probably now completely out of date because this is an ever-evolving situation. So we just had the auction this Saturday that passed and the judge still needs to sign on Wednesday. So this is an ever-changing situation. And with that, I want you to keep in mind, there's still so many uncertain things. And even if they could possibly change. The most accurate and up-to-date information that we are going to get is going to be from the court documents, because that is exactly what these companies need to follow, because it's in the court, it's by a judge, and these companies need to follow it or they can possibly face legal consequences. And of course, nobody wants that. So they are going to go and they're going to try to abide by the information that they're saying that they're going to do. So as of right now, the most up-to-date information that we're going to get is going to be from those court documents. So with that, don't fall to these kinds of scams. JoannOverstock.com is not an actual website. These liquidation companies don't even know exactly how they're going to go about liquidating their assets. And from what it seems, they're not ready to give good discounts just yet. Now, I don't know how true this is. I haven't gone back to the Joann's and I wasn't a frequent Joann shopper to understand the prices or know what the prices were on a typical day. But from what I've seen is some people have reportedly said that some of the prices are a little inflated, and with the discount, they almost seem to be getting a regular old Tuesday price. So it seems like that's what's going on. And look, I'm not saying that's what Joann's is doing. I don't know. I don't know if these are these liquidation companies, is that what they're going to do? I don't know. I'm just reporting on what I've read from other people and what I've seen from other people, kind of just reporting on. And if you are an avid Joann shopper, you know exactly what the prices are, and you've been there every other week, a few times a month, and you know exactly the prices and how much things are supposed to cost, and then you go now and you're like, they're inflating the price, then you're able to tell. That's something that you can tell because you shop there often. You know what things are supposed to go for. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but if that is what people are noticing and the discounts are taking a while to get there, then of course, companies like this are not legit. You are not going to get a Cricut machine for $30, $40. I am so sorry, but that is not going to happen. Sorry, there, I said it. It's not happening. So this past Saturday, I was scrolling down my Instagram feed and I saw this ad and it kind of caught my attention because I was like, this is not legit. This isn't right. I've been to Joann's, and from what I've heard of people, Joann's is, the company or the bank or the liquidation company, they're trying to get the most for their inventory. And this seems kind of fishy. So I clicked on it, and mind you, the ad that they have here on Instagram seems very legit. I've seen Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's advertise in this way, and they seem credible, so like this one, but it's not. Once I clicked on it, I just perused it real quickly, and at first glance, you can just tell this is a fake website. Yes, it has the green. Yes, it has Joann's, but it's not an actual legit Joann's website. If you scroll all the way down, they copied down to the copyright and the address in the Joann's website. Now, if you see it here, the fake one has copyright until 2024. Joann's has a copyright until 2025. If you click on the About section, it only takes you to a page where you can get their information and you have to contact them. If you go down to the Joann's About Us and Contact Us page, you can see that there is a lot more information here. And on the About Us section, you see all the pictures and all the things that they are involved in. Look, these are obvious scams. And if you're ever in a situation where like this website looks quite legit, how do I know it is legit or it isn't? There are websites where you can check the domain and you can see who owns the domain. Now, for this one, I quickly went online and just checked who owns it and when it was created. And sure enough, it's owned by a company in China. And this website was created on February 15th, that Saturday, a day after Joann's announced they were liquidating 500 or so stores. I don't know. It doesn't seem plausible that a company that is no longer taking coupons for the liquidation stores that are starting their liquidation sales on 25% off. By the way, their president sales, their end of year sales, their other sales that they've run in the past throughout the year have been a better discount than what they're getting right here, this 25% off. So you really think that they're going to be creating a website and selling some of their stuff for this cheap? That they're the big money makers are the crickets. You really think that they're gonna sell those off for $40, $50? Absolutely not. If anything, they will sell them at a discount, but not that much. It seems like right now, there are a lot of websites that are trying to scam people. So look, just beware. Make sure all of your crafter friends know that these scams are going on. People are actually falling prey to these. There is no such thing as an intelligence issue. There's no such thing as an age issue. Getting scammed can happen to anyone. Doesn't matter how smart you think you are. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You can get scammed. So please beware. Please make sure that all of your crafter friends know these websites are just scams. They're trying to get your credit card information. They're trying to get your name, your address, because it's easier to steal that information from you. And it's easier to find you in other databases where they can actually steal your more private information, like your social security numbers, where they can get your job history, where they can get any other kind of credit card history. And that's like the gateway to where they can really cause damage to you and your identity. So please, please, please beware. Please, let's have empathy for one another. I know some things can be common sense for you or for me, but not everyone has been exposed to this. So let's bring awareness. And with all of these stores closing, like Walgreens, Big Lots, and other more companies that are set to be closed this year, just please keep an eye out and keep an eye out for your fellow crafters. Hey, watch out. Check out the website domain. Who owns it? There's plenty of websites out there that you can check if a domain is a trusted domain. So That's it. That's all I wanted to touch on. And well, if you made it this far, thank you so much for being here and enjoy your cup of coffee. I know I am. I'm almost done. It took me like 30 tries, 50, no, who am I kidding? 50 tries to try to film this. It's Monday morning. It was a rough night. Anyways, thank you so much for being here and bye.